So do I look at you or do I look at the camera? Look directly at you. Okay. So my name is Monica Perez. I'm a community-based chef here in Boyle Heights. Being diagnosed with cancer, it was interesting what I learned from my body, and so I wanted to share that with people. It's interesting how people, when I say I'm a community-based chef, they're like, community-based chef? And it's like, yeah, I didn't really go to school to be a chef, and I enjoy cooking, and it kind of just, I fell into this position, cooking really healthy food and having people just enjoy it.
My name is Robert Zaradaneta. I'm the Executive Director of CALO YouthBuild in East Los Angeles and Boyle Heights. I was working as a Director of Development for an affordable housing developer. Through that opportunity, I wrote my first YouthBuild grant. And in writing that grant, I fell in love with the model, the mission. When you tell a young person that we're going to give them a program where they're going to change their communities, where they're going to be agents of change within their neighborhoods, you know, they look at us like we're crazy. So the easiest way to get them to see that they can make that community change is through our construction programs, where they're physically rebuilding their community through our construction practices. You know, then later we can link them in to say, okay, now that you've changed the community with your hands, now we could guide you towards a place where you're changing the community with your mind and your heart as well.
I'm Brian Fresh, Territory Sales Manager for Gard, Saint-Gobain Corporation. So today we spent some classroom time with the kids from YouthBuild, taught them about window film, and then we came here and showed them how to actually install window film. We installed on this home some Slate 20 for privacy and for heat reduction in the summer. She had a couple different concerns. One was heat in the summer.
I thought about putting in an air conditioner, but because it's an old house, like so much work has to go into the installation that it doesn't benefit me.
Now they've been closing the windows and putting shades in front of them during the summer just to try and keep some of the cool air in. Now she'll be able to actually look out of her windows because we've reduced the heat by over 67%.
This is freaking awesome to be able to see outside and know, like, I went outside and you can't see anything from the outside in, and you can't even tell that there's anything on there. It's amazing.
Well, the Saint-Gobain Corporation believes we do well by doing good. These kids need an opportunity, and this is something they can do. It helps sustain habitat, it helps reduce energy consumption, and it gives them a line of work that they can get into without a four-year degree.
The kids are awesome. You have conversations with them, and they're really getting a lot out of this, and they're really learning. I always tease them, and I'm like, I can't wait till you guys build me a house. There's a Nahuatl word that we use, and it's Cali, which means home. And I always say, you know, the revolution starts within your Cali. Within your home is where our revolution would start. Whatever your revolution is, if it's environmentally friendly, or if it's, a food revolution, it starts within here. And I think if we, little by little, educate ourselves on the little things that we can do starting within ourselves, then we can have a really fruitful life.